like, you know what? It went like, fine. Turn on the radio, like, let him zone out. Totally get that. Then he actually closed his eyes, said, like, thanks, like, we'll catch up when we get to the restaurant.
Shut up! I did not. What was going through your head when you're driving in the car with this sleeping stranger sitting next to you?
It was, like, just really bizarre.
Did he ever address it? Like apologize? Like, hey, I'm sorry that I took a nap.
No. In fact, when we got to the restaurant, I put the car in park, and he just snapped right awake. And it was like, oh, here we are. And, I mean, it was so weird. Like, he just was like this brand new, refreshed person after this 10-minute car ride and this little nap that he took.
That's all the guy needed was a nap.
Yeah,
See? Yeah, a little power nap, and then you're good.
Yeah, I mean, we were having such a good time. Like, really nice, easy conversation. And then we ordered dessert, and right after we ordered, he said, I'm going to take a little nap again.
What?
He was he was probably exhausted.
Is he? I mean, was he joking with you at that point?
No, so I asked him if he was joking, and he said he wasn't. And before he even finished that sentence, he was curled up in a little ball in the booth in the back of the restaurant.
Oh my God!
Like he actually curled up in a ball in the booth?
He laid down.
Pretty much. I mean, he wasn't sucking his thumb, but he was getting very comfortable.
And he wasn't kicked out of the restaurant? I've done that a lot drunk, and they kick you out.
Yeah,
That's probably because of the drunk part, Jubal.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, not the sleeping part.
How long was he asleep for?
Like 15 minutes.
Wait,
But
so
again, it was like they put the plate on the table, and he just snapped awake and was like,
He
ready
was
to have
exhausted.
More conversation, and I was just.
He was just
So you're sitting
exhausted.
there twiddling your thumbs for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back into talking about whatever you guys left off on?
It was incredible. I have never heard or seen of, this ability to nap anywhere, but it happened on my date, and
He was exhausted.
I know the perfect way to figure it out, Denise.
What's that?
Why don't we just ask him? Because Kevin's actually on the other line listening to this conversation. And he wants to talk to you.
Or sleeping through the conversation. I don't...
What?
Kevin, are you there?
Hi, Denise. Yeah, I'm here.
Wake up, Kevin!
This is not happening.
No, it actually is.
Denise, I didn't think you'd have such a big problem with napping.
You can nap all you want in your room, on a couch, in front of the TV, but like on a first date, in a restaurant, in my car.
But they're just micro naps. Like, the date wouldn't have gone so well if I was tired.
What? But I asked in the beginning. I said we don't have to do this. Like I totally like I knew you were stressed out. I could see it.
But we did go on a date. We had a great time on the date. We even had dessert, and I only had 2 naps. So
this is all the time. You take naps like that all the time. Not when you're just stressed out about a car accident.
They work really well. I'm actually surprised more people don't do it. I don't know why everybody finds it so funny.
Kevin, are you saying that you don't find it strange that you took 2 naps on a first date?
No, it's not strange at all. You're making this out to be a bigger issue than it really is.
Power naps,
A
bruh.
lot of people take micro naps throughout the day. A lot of Japanese people take naps throughout the day.
Yeah, I take naps. Yeah, I get that, but I don't curl up in a restaurant booth with a girl I'm trying to impress while I'm eating dinner with her.
Well, see, okay, that's what you're not getting. I couldn't impress her with such a great date without taking that nap.
You didn't impress me by taking those naps either.
Okay, look, I feel like I'm on trial here for taking a nap, okay?
Kevin, you're not on trial for taking a nap. You're not. You're on trial for taking 2 naps.
Yeah.
On your first date. It is kind of strange.
Look, I've listened to you on the radio, and you are kind of strange, so why is this my problem?
That is very true. Very true.
I'm so confused. Do you have like a sleeping disorder or something, Kevin?
It's not a sleeping disorder. You take naps throughout the day. It makes you more productive. Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel by taking naps, okay?
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, but I doubt that he took naps while he was on a first date with a girl.
That's true. We don't know much about Michelangelo's dating.
You know, I'm sure if he did have a girl that he was dating, that he would have taken micro naps, and they would have had a great date.
I will say, Denise, I mean, despite this odd behavior, which isn't really necessarily bad towards you at all, you had a great time.
When he was awake, yes.
Okay, Denise. What about this? What if I can promise you that Kevin stays awake, and you guys go out on a second date? We will
Are
pay
you
for
gonna
it.
come with us?
No. I don't want to be around Kevin. But we will pay for a second date if you'll go out with him again. Kevin, can you stay awake?
Yes. Or we could take a napping date together.
Oh, there you go.
Little cuddle time.
That's an attractive offer, but I think I like one date where people stay awake the whole time and we don't have to worry about someone falling asleep. So
Wait,
I'm okay.
I think you should take a micro nap and make that decision again.
I'm okay. I'm okay with my sleep schedule. I'm like a grown woman who stays awake. When
Are you
the
sure,
sun's
Denise?
out.
Denise, we could wait for like 10 minutes while you take a nap and sleep on it.
Please, would you mind? Would you mind? Just so everyone knows what that feels like. No, I'm good.
All right, well, Denise, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a second date.
It was worth a try.
Maybe warn people about your micronaps. Let them know what you're doing first.
Or just learn how to stay awake for a 4-hour span. I don't know.
You know, you guys are really missing out here. These micro naps are the way of the future. If you want to be productive, if you want to, bring your ratings up, you should probably try some micro naps.
Hey, we'll try anything at this point, so.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kristen?
Yes.
Thank God you're okay. How are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
What? Who?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because we got an email from a friend of yours who's very concerned. Well, I don't know how much of a friend he is, actually.
Yeah.
His name is Adam, and you apparently went out with him last night.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out why. Normally, people wait like a couple weeks or a month to email us, but he emailed us and wanted us to get a hold of you because apparently you walked out of your date crying last night, and he has no idea why.
I told him that he should wait a little bit longer because you're probably embarrassed.
No, I'm not really embarrassed. I mean, do you really want to get into it?
You're not embarrassed to break down in tears when talking about Greek yogurt, and then...
Oh, he told you what we were talking about?
Yeah. He said that he thought everything was going well until the topic of yogurt came along, and he brought up the fact that he enjoys playing Greek yogurt, and that's when you started to cry, and then left.
I mean, it's just something I do.
Wait, what do you mean? It's like every time you go to the grocery store and you walk by the aisle, you're just in tears?
No, it has really nothing to do with Greek yogurt. It's just this thing I do, like, if I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I wasn't really feeling the date. I was kind of over it. And I just decided, like, I'm just going to start crying, and he'll freak out, and he won't want to touch it after that. And so I just laughed.
What? You're using cried as an out on a date?
Wow.
It works, because so many guys just don't know what to do, and they don't want to deal with it. They think I'm crazy.
No, that's actually a really good idea. If you were to just start crying on a date and be like, I have to go, I'd be like, I'm not going to argue with that. Get out of here. Go do whatever it is that you have to do.
Yeah, guys don't want to deal with it. They think that there's something wrong with you. You're fragile. You're crazy, and they.
Oh my
You're
God,
like an
she's
you're like an evil genius.
It works.
Why didn't you like your date so much? I mean, he sounded like a really nice guy.
Nice? I mean, not really. He wasn't really that nice. I actually thought he was kind of a pig.
Wow.
What kind of a pig? Well, there's different levels of pig. I mean,
What do you say? Like potbelly? Is that what you want to
well,
know?
I mean, did you feel like he was just disheveled and dirty? Did you feel like he
Oh, I
was like,
see.
unkempt? Did you feel like there was another part of him that was like a male chauvinist pig? There's all kinds of pigs.
You do bring up.
Yeah.
No, he brings up a good point.
Definitely chauvinist.
Chauvinist. Okay.
Sexist.
He's What did he do that was sexist?
We were talking about things in school, and I was talking about how, like, I went to school for, math, and he said, oh, wow, most girls aren't good at math. That's really cool. Like, stupid.
Most girls aren't good at math. That is pretty stupid because every girl that I cheated off of in high school to get to pre-algebra was really good at math.
You're cheating off of when I was a junior.
They were 8th graders and I was a senior.
Okay.
And most of them were female and they were really good at math. And me being a man, I was terrible at it, so I would never say that.
Did you tell him that you were offended by him saying that?
I let that one go for a second. I was like, okay, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. And then we started talking about cars, and like I was saying how I had to get a repair on my car, and I was talking to the mechanic, and he was thinking that I couldn't handle myself at a mechanic job, and why didn't you do it? And do you want me to help you? Girls
girls are always victims at these things, and I'm like, cool, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't blame you for pulling the crying card at this point.
Yeah, like, after all that, then we were talking about careers and work, and then he said, you're so pretty, you don't need to work.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah, at that point, I was like, he already thinks I'm some fragile little girl, so let me just let the tears flow.
Yeah, I know. In his mind, he's like, there it is. I knew she was a woman deep down. Good at math, good at cars, whatever. I knew the tears were going to come. That's all right, sweetheart. Kristen, thank you for telling us a little bit about why you weren't calling Adam back or why you cried in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
I do have to tell you, though, that Adam is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, how can you fake crying to get out of something you don't want to deal with?
I mean, you're gonna be clueless about the things that you say. Like, it's just gonna get all ugly and awkward. Because I was getting irritated, and I don't want to let my bad side come out and start putting you in your place.
Listen, I mean, I'm just trying to give you compliments, and the response is to, like, lie about it and make me worried about it.
Compliments? You think that's a compliment? You were saying that I'm smart for a girl. Like,
Oh my god.
that is not cool. What am I supposed to say to that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was telling you how smart you were.
For a girl, like, do you not see how you're coming across? It's so chauvinist and sexist. No girls like that.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. And, like, I really do think you're smart for a girl.
Oh my god, Adam. You're
Yeah.
saying that all men are smarter than women?
What? No, there's guys smart and girls smart. There's two different kinds of people.
Oh my, are you
So wait, I'm confused. Like, you're gonna say that
This guy's so clueless.
why differently? Guys kind of have, they're predisposed to math, and if a girl's smart at it, great. I mean, I don't know how that's a bad thing.
No, the only reason men excel at math and science is because they're actually pushed into those fields and encouraged to do those things, where we live in an antiquated society where they can't do that stuff.
I guess that's kind of my point. So that's exactly right. Like, I'm a guy, so I have to be good at math and science. But if I'm the prettiest person, I can be a pretty girl, and things can come to you. It's just kind of it's like lucky that she's out there. I wish I didn't have to do the things I have to do.
Adam, do you even hear the nonsense coming out of your mouth? You sound like a total moron.
You sound like someone who's legitimately living back
Nope.
in 1950.
Dude, I feel like I need help. I have two women attacking me, and all these guys just listening. Like, guys, I thought you'd be there to help. I mean, seriously?
Yeah, you're on your own on this one. Yeah, you hung yourself out to dry a long time ago. You can deal with that. I'm good. I can watch.
The other guys in the room actually believe in, I don't know, equality. It's a weird concept that some people buy into.
Listen, I believe in equality too, but between men and women, things are just different. Some things girls just have easier because they're pretty.
But not all pretty women just get money thrown at them. It doesn't work that way.
Some do. I mean, let's be honest. There are some that do. There are some pretty dudes that get money thrown at them too. I don't know how they do it. I am jealous of all
Hello,
pretty
you
people for
find
getting
any
money thrown at them.
survivors? Tell
Adam,
anyone I will take
You can see why
proper
she
care in
didn't
your
really like your
hands.
date, can't you?
I don't know. I guess we're just not a good match because I don't think I did anything wrong.
And that's a problem. That right there is exactly the problem.
Oh my god, Adam, I feel so sorry for you.
Well, that sounds like you might be interested in going out with him again, Kristen. I'm not as smart as a girl,
No, you're
but
not.
I am picking up on a vibe. Would you like to go out with Adam one more time on a second date? We will pay for it,
Definitely not.
but we'll pay for it. I have the money
Thank
that
God.
you might not have,
Yeah,
Kristen.
because us little women, how could we ever make ends meet?
Can't say no to
Oh
that.
no, I don't want to get money thrown at me because I'm pretty.
Well, I'll throw it if you want to go out with Adam. I tried to get you a second date there.
Sound like it.
What are you talking about? I tried to appeal to her womanly sensibilities for free, and it didn't work.
Whatever. I'm done with this.
All right. Well,
Too bad.
regardless, thank you for emailing us to do a second date update, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna turn to you guys for help again.
He's stubborn like a typical man.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Kelly.
Yeah, hi, this is Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Are you familiar with the show?
With the show?
Oh,
No, she just
Damn.
apparently knows another Jubal
All right,
from Brook
yeah.
and Jubal in the morning.
you sounded like you knew who it was. Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
This is the radio show?
Yeah. I don't think it's who you thought was calling.
No.
The reason that I'm calling you is because one of our listeners actually emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone.
Okay.
His name is Rick.
Rick?
Yeah, and Rick's kind of a friend of yours, like a new friend. You guys went out on a date together.
Oh my god.
we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if somebody goes out on a date with somebody and then gets blown off, they email us to see if we can get that person on the phone and ask what went wrong. So Rick,
He emailed you guys?
yeah, and he's curious why you don't want to go out with him.
I already told him we could be friends. I don't.
Yeah, he did tell us that, but he's curious why he's being put in the friend zone right away because he would love to go out on an actual date with you.
Oh my god.
And you know that friend thing was a lie. Because according to him, you haven't texted him again after wanting to be friends.
Well, yeah.
So can you tell us why you don't want to go out with him again?
You know, I was so hesitant to do online dating because, one, I like meeting people the old-fashioned way, but my friends were like, no, it's so much fun, you have to do it. But they all had horror stories of how everybody lied on their profile.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say it's so much fun.
So you gave in and did it, and you met Rick.
Did he lie about his profile? Is that what you're getting to?
Yeah, he is a liar. No, he looked exactly like his photos.
Okay.
So that was nice.
That's
He represented himself the same in the photos.
Okay.
It was like everything else in the profile kind of seemed like a lie.
So was he like an entrepreneur, but it turns out he lives in a small basement or something?
Kind of similar. I'm a very active person, and what really drew me to his profile was his interest. He said he loved hiking, he loved rock climbing, snowboarding, and photography.
Yeah.
And these are all things I am very passionate about. So I was hoping to meet somebody where we had similar interests that we could do these things together.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a pretty sexy profile, I'm not going to lie. I would be turned on by those things.
But yeah, and when the conversation happened and I would bring up, like I talked about going snowboarding once a year with my family, and something I look forward to every year, and I take my snowboarding very seriously, and he had nothing to say about snowboarding.
Maybe he just didn't have anything to add into the conversation. That doesn't mean he doesn't bore.
But then I brought up hiking, because his profile says, I love hiking. All caps. I love hiking.
All right.
And I said, hey, when's the last time you went hiking? And he just threw up his hands in the air and shrugged his shoulders and said, I don't know.
And it was in all caps on his profile that he loves hiking?
All caps. So made some points.
All right.
It's such a weird thing to lie about.
That's like the basic thing to say. I love outdoors.
Yeah, if you want to seem like an outdoorsy type of person, you just say you like to hike.
Yeah, it's just so strange that he had nothing to add about this. So I kept asking more questions about the rock climbing and mountains he liked, and he would just stare at me with like a blank stare.
So,
Then I talked about photography.
Yeah.
Asked him what's his favorite camera, and he said, I don't know, I just use my phone.
yeah.
I have no idea what's going on with his profile, if he just copied somebody else's, or if he thought it was good bait to get women to respond to his profile.
Yeah, to seem like adventure dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just so bizarre, like such a weird thing to lie about.
Well, this is going to be a good experience for you too, because he's actually on the other line listening, and would like to
What?
talk to you about his interests. Yeah, he's actually on the other line.
He's on the other line.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Wow, big misunderstanding here.
Yeah, sounds like it, Rick. That's one way to word it.
So, you heard everything. Everything I said was true, right? Can you explain why you put all those things on your profile?
Well, I put them on my profile because I'm interested in them.
But it doesn't sound like you do any of them.
Well, no, I mean, not as much as I would like to, but you know, I work 60 hours a week. I work really hard, and the last time I went hiking was well over a year ago with some friends, and I had a great time. But I don't have the opportunity to go with them every time that they go.
Rick, you said you never went snowboarding, and then your profile says it's a passion of yours.
I mean, I guess passion is a little strongly worded, but I don't know. I think it's really cool. Like, I watch YouTube videos and.
So there you go, Kelly. He is passionate about it. He's watching YouTube videos of snowboarding.
See what I mean? He's a liar.
He
Rick,
wait.
I can't believe that this this is the first time this has been an issue for you in all of your online dating experience. Like, no one else has brought up the fact that you say you love snowboarding and have never actually gone?
Well, no, because most girls are just interested in talking about themselves.
You know, Rick,
He's
I'm
not-
like that.
he's
I
not bad.
enjoy talking to the other person.
He's
I
not
enjoy
wrong.
getting to know somebody else. So I think you owe it to other women you're going to be dating to represent yourself accurately. I think you should change your profile. That you like Netflix.
Yeah, there you go, Rick. I'm passionate about watching snowboarding on YouTube. That would be a better way to put it.
But I'm not going to change my profile. I said that I love snowboarding because I love snowboarding and I love hiking. Yeah, I don't go every day or every week, but
Or ever.
every time I've done it, I really enjoy it. So yeah, it's an interest. I'm not gonna say on my profile that I'm interested in algebra, which is what I do every day. I mean, like, come on.
See? But I think you're not giving people a chance to get to know the real Rick. I mean, I understand that there's a lot of pressure when you fill out those dating profiles to sound like a really cool person, and sometimes when you put yourself on paper, you realize how boring you are. But there's got to be something that you're passionate about that other people are passionate about too.
But does being passionate about something mean that you have to do it? Like,
Generally, yes.
yeah.
Rick, at least you should try it once if you're passionate about it. You can't say you're passionate about it and have never done it.
Okay.
So you come off a liar.
Okay, Kelly, I think, I get what you're saying, but I think that calling me a liar is a little harsh. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I do need to try something before I say that I'm passionate about it. I mean, maybe you could take me snowboarding. I would love that.
Hey, there you go. Kelly, would you like to go out on a second date with Rick? We'll pay for it. Not the snowboarding, that's expensive, but like, we'll pay for you guys to go out and maybe set up a snowboarding date.
You know, I'm a little hesitant because he lied, but I'm also very interested to see him on a snowboard.
All right, so is that a yes? You will take Rick to experience his passion for the first time ever.
And you guys are paying for this.
We'll talk about it. But we'll get you out there.
In that case, I would be honored.
Oh my God. Rick is gonna hate it. The first day of snowboarding is like
Yeah.
the worst day of your life. You
Well-
will never have snowboard fun ever.
No, this is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting out there and discovering more about my passion. Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Brad, please?
Yeah, this is Brad.
Hey, Brad, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can actually. We recently got an email about you from one of your, it's an old friend of yours. You guys recently went out to dinner.
All right. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's pretty okay. The reason I'm calling you though is because I want to help clear the air about something.
I'm sorry. I'm not really clear on what's going on here.
Well, it's about your ex-girlfriend Alicia.
What does she want?
Well, we recently had her on the show, and she talked about how you guys went out to dinner.
She did?
Yeah. She was having kind of an issue because, you know, she's married and stuff.
Well, yeah. I know she's married. Look, there's nothing. Don't worry about that, man. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, well, but the reason I'm calling you is because we were telling her it sounded like a date, and it kind of caused a little bit of drama with her. So I told her that I'd get you on the phone and just sort of find out if everything was
I don't know what to say. We just met up. It wasn't like a big thing. It was just like old friends. Yeah, we dated a long time ago, but it was just good to see her because it wasn't anything more than that.
So everything was cool? Nothing weird? Nothing at all? Because I'll tell you this, she said that you hit on her.
She said that I hit on her?
Yeah, she said that she showed up to dinner and you guys were having dinner and then you started making inappropriate comments.
Okay.
And then she said she left after that.
You know, that didn't happen. I didn't make any inappropriate comments. I mean, we were talking back and forth, but we ended dinner just as any, normal people would end dinner, and we both went our separate ways.
And you guys didn't hit on her at all?
No, look, I didn't hit on her. I might have flirted a little bit, but I mean, we were both kind of flirting with each other. I mean, we're exes. It was just kind of a casual thing, but, if anything, she was flirting way more than I was.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, that's Alicia. She's actually on the other line listening.
Hard to miss her.
Tell them how you said you wanted to take that stupid dress off.
Is this some kind of setup or something?
No, this is real life. My freaking family thinks I slept with you or something, and I need to prove to them that you're just an idiot, and I made a huge mistake by going out with you.
Okay, wait a second. You're the one that agreed to go on a date with me.
I didn't agree to go on a date with you. I agreed to go to dinner and catch up as old friends. I thought it was going to be completely innocent. I didn't know you were going to be a pervert.
What? Pervert, I don't think that innocent is wearing that little dress that you wore to dinner.
The dress that you asked me to wear. The dress that you said, oh, I love that dress. You should totally wear it again.
Well, of course I love that dress. Your boobs were hanging out of it.
You're so gross. You know that I have no intention.
I'm gross. You didn't have to come out with me, Alicia. You're married. It was your choice to come out.
Oh my god.
You know, I asked you
Typical
to
dude.
date spot together. You know, I think it was pretty obvious what we were doing.
Can you just hang up on him? He's obviously just talking in circles.
No, I don't think we should hang.
Anybody to hang up on me, Alicia.
I don't think we should hang up on him, Alicia. I think this is a very interesting conversation.
Because that can't do this to me again.
Do what? We're not doing anything. He's the.
You're painting me in a bad light again.
How are we putting you in a bad light? He's just saying that what he was asking you on was a date.
Did you call him before you got me on the phone and coach him to say?
No. Alicia, why would we coach him to say that?
Because that's how this crap works.
Alicia, honestly, listening to your guys' conversation has actually gotten me on your side. Like, it sounds like you were literally just that stupid and naive and had no idea.
Okay, I'm stupid too.
I mean, I'm trying to side with you here. I don't get why Brad would ask you.
I don't need your sympathy.
Oh shit. The worst woman in history.
You're giving off the vibe that you wanted to hook up.
Brad, what did she say to give you the vibe that she wanted to hook up?
She told me that, I looked great, that she was super excited to see me.
Brad, that all sounds pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that stuff to my grandmother. Oh my God, you look great. How are you?
No, that's not how it was at all. You grabbed my arm and you were basically stroking my arm, telling me how great I looked and how much I've been working out.
We haven't seen each other in over 2 years. Yeah, it was nice to see you. I gave you a hug and I put my hand on your arm. Really? Did that mean I was taking off my pants? I don't think so.
No, I'm not saying you were throwing yourself at me, but I'm just saying, we were talking.
But that's what you're insinuating. That's what you were insinuating. That I was ready to jump in the sack with you.
You were. You were.
Here. Brad clearly thought you were hitting on him. Brad, bottom line, nothing happened when you guys met.
Nothing happened, but she wanted to hook up.
There's no way in hell I would have ever hooked up with you.
All right.
I think she's
Well,
This is pretty classic, Alicia. Just to freak the out.
really?
Oh, this is like a pattern here.
Oh yeah, this is why we broke up
Don't
2
act
years
like
ago.
you know me inside and out, okay? We barely have spoken in
Well, first of all, I do know you inside and out, if that's where you want to go. You're the one that's freaking out. It was just a dinner, and now you're on the radio talking about
Exactly. It was
like a
something
small
else.
thing.
Now you're insinuating that it was something more.
Yeah, but Alicia, we learned that nothing happened between you guys. So you got your mission accomplished.
Doesn't matter what the you think. I think there's no my friends and family would think I wasn't lying. Now you make it seem like I'm a pussy.
I'm pretty sure your friends and family already had a pretty strong opinion before you went out on another date.
Hey, at this point, I would love to ask you guys if you'll go on a second date. Brad, would you like to? Brad, would you like to go on with?
Absolutely not.
No, it's everywhere. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for being honest with us, Brad. I appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever.
Alicia, are you still there? No. All right. Well, hey, I look forward to, I don't know, she was going to show up in another segment, trying to clear the air somewhere else. Hey, maybe she'd be a good phone tap.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be pissed right away, I know that.
Hello?
Hello? No, Keith, hey, is this Keith? Yeah. Keith, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Yeah, he
This
said,
is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show.
Yeah, that wasn't a goat who called you. That was me making a goat sound.
I bet he was.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you a few questions about a mutual friend that we have.
My mutual friend?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any friends in radio.
No, she's not in radio. Her name is Marissa, and you sort of went on a date with her.
You wanna... What now?
I wanted to see if you could tell us a little bit about your date with Marissa, because she emailed us and says that since you guys spent an afternoon hanging out at her farm, she hasn't heard from you, and she really thought you guys had a good connection and wanted to go out again.
She said all that, did she?
Yeah, she did.
It's a lot of groaning.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. You go out on a date with somebody and they don't call you back, they email us so that we can call you and find out why.
A second date? That's not that a second date.
No, I know. That's what this segment is called. She's